Hello students, how are you? Hope you're fine. Dear students, as I have already informed you that today you will receive the summary or the lessons of two chapters. So firstly, I'm teaching you A Tiger in the Zoo. So let us begin the poem. The poem is written by Leslie Norris. Okay, so this poem contrasts a tiger in the zoo with the tiger in its natural habitat. The poem emphasizes on the freedom. For example, a tiger should be in his native place, means in jungle, in forest, not in the zoo. The poem moves from the zoo to the jungle and back again to the zoo. Read the poem silently once and say which stanza speaks about the tiger in the zoo and which one speak about the tiger in the jungle. So here we will see the contrast that whether tiger should be in zoo or in forest. Okay, so let us begin. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stanzas in the poem, and poet Leslie Norris has beautifully here contrasted and emphasized on freedom. Okay, so firstly I'll ask the question to you people: what do you think, where should be tigers kept, in their natural surrounding or in zoo? He stalks in his vivid stripes the few steps of his cage, on pads of velvet quiet in his quiet rage. He, here he is used for tiger. Okay, he stalks in his vivid stripes. Stalks means walking slowly. He is here saying, poet is here saying, means tiger is walking slowly in his vivid stripes. Vivid means very lively, because we know that tiger is having black and yellow stripes, yellow golden stripes on its body. So he's saying that the tiger is moving slowly, and when he is moving slowly, there is a lively movement. It seems in its stripes, the few steps of his cage. So what he is doing, he is just walking only few steps round his cage, from here to there, because cage is not so big. It is not the place like forest where tiger can move freely. It's a small place for tiger. So here we can feel sorry for the tiger, that the tiger here is having a limited space. That's why the few steps of his cage. On pads of velvet quiet, on pads of velvet. Pads of velvet here means, it means the underside of tiger's feet. Okay, or it means the sole of tiger's feet, that is very smooth, like the velvet. And when he is walking, it seems he's walking so quietly. He's walking in his quiet rage. Rage means anger. He is walking slowly. He is walking without making any noise, because tiger, whenever tiger used to move, whether in forest or in zoo, tiger's feet, under feet, tiger's sole are like a velvety type, and doesn't make any sound when it moves. So he's saying that tiger is moving, but in his quiet rage, he is showing his anger by keeping quiet. Now the next stanza. He should be lurking in shadow, sliding through long grass, near the waterhole where plump deer pass. So the first stanza is telling us that tiger is in the zoo. He's kept in the cage. Second stanza is telling something else. He should be lurking in shadow. He should be lurking. What is lurking? Lurking means hiding. Okay, he should be hiding in shadow. He is saying here tiger is open in the cage means anybody can have a look on the tiger, but where he should be, where it should be actually, tiger should be actually somewhere hiding in the shadow, as it used to be in forest, sliding through long grass. It should slide through the long grass. Where we can find the long grass? Long grasses are in the forest, near the water hole where plump deer pass. Near the water hole, near some water bodies where plump deer. Plump means fat deer used to come. So whenever there is water body in the forest, whether it's a hole, it's a well, it's something, so plump fat deer used to pass there, fat deer used to come there, and that is the prey for tiger. And tiger used to be there hiding, lurking in the long grass, and he comes sliding through that long grass and just have its prey. He should be snarling around houses at the jungle's edge, baring his white fangs, his claws, terrorizing the velvet terrorizing the village. Sorry, he should be snarling around houses. He's saying he should be snarling around houses. So here the poet is telling us that tiger should be snarling. Snarling means he should making noise. Snarling means making noise, the noise that frighten people. He should be snarling around houses, because we found some houses near the jungle's edge, because and those houses, those people who used to reside there, they used to hear the roaring sound of tigers. So he's saying that he should, so poet here is telling us he should be somewhere snarling around houses that are near the jungle's edge, baring his white fangs. Baring means showing his white fangs, means showing his white teeth. Fangs means the long teeth of tiger. He's saying he should be showing his fangs, he should be showing his teeth, to his claws. Claws means his nails. He should show those things to the people, terrorizing the village. Means actually tiger is meant to terrorize, means to frighten people. Okay, so he shouldn't be something, a thing of amusement for people. What is actual the what actually should be tigers for? Tigers should be somewhere for terrorizing people, for frightening people, showing his white fangs, showing his claws, snarling around the houses. But it shouldn't be like he is kept helpless in the zoo, where he is angry and he even cannot show his anger. Okay, but he is locked in a concrete cell, his trunk behind bars. But he is locked in a concrete cell. Here poet is feeling sorry for the tiger, showing that he is locked in a concrete cell means the cage of the tiger. He's saying he is locked there, his trunk behind bars. His trunk is also locked behind bars. Bars are the strong iron bars of which cage is made. Stalking the length of his cage. Stalking the length of his cage. Stalking means he is walking. He is walking between, we can say he is walking inside the cage. And what is the length? It is very short length. He is walking inside this cage, ignoring visitors. He is ignoring visitors. Who are the visitors here? Visitors are the people who used to come to visit the zoo and to see tiger and other animals there. But he is not interested. He is not showing anything to the people or anything to the visitors, as what he is doing when tiger is free. He used to snarl. He used to snarl the people. He used to show his white fangs. But here tiger is doing nothing. He is just ignoring visitors. He hears the last voice at night, the patrolling cars, and stares with his brilliant eyes at the brilliant stars. So here he is saying, the writer is saying, he hears the last voice at night. And what at night, what last noise Tiger used to listen, what he used to hear, for example, in daytime, he is also hearing the noise of visitors whom he ignores, but here at the night time he just hears the last voice of the patrolling cars. Patrolling cars means the employees who are working in the zoo, and they used to patrol here means they used to have the last round in this zoo, and watching and making sure every animal is safe, there is nothing danger and nothing, no problem at all in the zoo. So the patrolling car used to have a last round at night and starts with his brilliant eyes at the brilliant sun. And what Tiger used to do, he used to stare with his brilliant eyes at the brilliant stars. Means his eyes are here compared to the brilliant stars. No doubt his eyes are shiny, and through his shiny eyes he used to look at the shining stars. So this is here a tiger in the zoo, that what tiger is doing there, and how beautifully the poet has composed this beautiful poem, by which he is emphasizing on the actual freedom. Means what God has given to the animals or to humans, so they should be kept there, they should have their natural surrounding, they should have their natural environment, they shouldn't be kept like that. So after reading the poem, we also feel sorry for the tiger at some times, that how miserable his condition is in the zoo, and we also can found that how he is missing his native place, that is jungle. Hope you understood the whole poem, and if still there is any problem, you can talk to me about that. How